Hi angels, here are all 3 of my kids' shower routines. The first thing that I do to prepare the kids for their showers is lay out their clothes and turn on the water. The first one in line for tonight's shower was Nana, so she just scrubbed up herself and got out the tub. And she did forget to turn off the water, which makes the process go slower, but it's fine. She changes up her clothes and leaves the bathroom. Then Isaiah comes in, scrubs himself, and exits the bathtub. Also, the PJs that the kids are wearing tonight are their favorite PJs. They always wear these. After Isaiah is done showering, he sends out a signal to me and Nana telling him that he's free to come inside the bathroom. While the twins are brushing their teeth, I bathe Isis because obviously she is not capable of doing it herself. I do use the same soap as the kids do, but I put a little bit in and of course wash her gently. After Isis is done taking her bath, the kids are probably done brushing their teeth, so they put their toothbrushes up and exit the bathroom, and I do the same with Isis. Hey everyone, in today's video I attempted to give Isis baby food, watch to the end to see how it went. So first I woke up Isis from her morning nap and took her upstairs. After entering our kitchen, I put Isis in her high chair and placed out a bowl for her baby food. Today I decided to go with carrot baby food because I thought avocado would be too overbearing. I placed that in her bowl and went to go grab her spork. I took out her pacifier and started feeding her. In the beginning she really didn't like it, but as I fed her more she grew to love it and she finished the whole thing in 15 minutes. I placed her dirty dishes in the dishwasher and started that up. Then I went over back by the fridge and grabbed her bottle so that she could wash down her carrot baby food, and this mission was pretty successful. Bye! Hey angels, for the family it was a pretty chill day. The kids were just watching TV and playing, and I was working, and with Isis taking her afternoon nap. But right before we heard the doorbell, I remember we had some expecting packages coming from Nana's room, so I knew exactly who it was who was ringing the doorbell. Got up from my desk and went to go pick up the packages. I showed Nana her packages and she was super excited. We went to go open them in her room and Isaiah wanted to tag along. In the much bigger box we got some accessories, and in the smaller box we got a pillow, so we just put that on Nana's bed. Then I hung up the painting that was in the big box. I replaced this lavender candle with this poop lamp. Then I stored a couple things in Nana's drawers, and the kids helped me clean up by putting a couple things on the floor on the table. I hung up Nana's storage box and put this stool by her dresser, and here are the final touches. I love it so much and Nana does too. Hi everyone, I wanted to teach the kids how to bike ride. So first I packed some snacks for our trip. I heard about this nature park that wasn't too far from our house where you can ride bikes and enjoy the scenery. When we arrived, Nana was super excited and wanted to go on the red bike. So I helped her up since it was her second time riding one. And Zay wanted to go on the blue one, so I helped him up as well. I helped the kids as they rode their bikes, but they were doing super good. Especially Nana, it seems like she rode a bike more than twice. Zay was still a beginner at first, but he got the hang of it. While the kids were off riding around in the nature park, I placed down our picnic basket and pulled out some drinks for them when they came back. Eventually, the kids came back and they were super thirsty, so they grabbed a water bottle. Once they were done drinking their water bottles, they went right back to playing. While they were off, me and Isis just played together. Soon it got late, so we packed up everything and went home. Hi angels, recently I enrolled the twins in a brand new school for kindergarten, and I thought today would be an amazing day to go school supply shopping. So first I just started out by packing my purse and Isis's diaper bag. Then I just put our bags by the front door, so we just had them there. After coming from putting our bags down, I went to Isis's nursery to go wake her up from her afternoon nap. After waking up Isis, I went into the living room where the twins were sitting and told them we were going school supply shopping. When we were all ready, we hopped into the car and arrived at the store. It was a super nice place when we walked in, but we noticed they were kind of low on stock, so I told the kids to choose wisely. On the kids' kindergarten checklist, it was required for them to have binders, so Nana picked up these 2 for Zay and her, along with a couple other things. Once the kids were all done picking up their school supplies, I paid with my credit card and the store clerks are packaging it all up. That's all. Comment if you want a haul. Bye! Hi everyone, today Nana was going to be joining a dance academy, but before we headed over to the academy, we went to go pick up the mail. It was actually a duffel bag I ordered for this occasion, and it came with Nana's dance outfit that matched mine, which I'm sure they are the same brand. Once we arrived at the academy, I gave Nana her duffel bag and told her to go change in the locker rooms. She changed into her super cute dance outfit and put on this hat that came with it, so she just decided to put it on. And when she was exiting the locker room, she spotted Emrys and Bree, and of course Emrys spotted her and gave her a huge hug. Look at them, they're so cute. At But their hugging time was over because the dance instructor called their class. All the kids who were dancing that day lined up and followed the instructor to the dance floor. And while the dance instructor was showing the kids some moves, me and Bree just talked for a little. All the kids in the class did so great and they all looked so cute dancing. Once our class was over, the girls went to go hug us and we congratulated them. Bree gave Emrys her water bottle and I just noticed I didn't bring Nana, so we went to go buy one from the vending machine. And that's all. Bye! Hi everyone, today was such an exciting day for Nana. Nana was recently invited to a TV set where she got to meet Jojo and ask her a couple questions. Right as we walked into the set, Nana spotted Jojo and jumped out of my hands to go hug her. After Nana was finished fangirling, they all sat down. And right as they sat down, the director told them they were on air, so Nana started asking her questions while the camera was rolling. I was just sitting in the corner like a proud mom because who wouldn't be proud? After a good 15 minutes, the two were done. Nana said her last goodbyes and we left the set. But right before we were supposed to leave out of the elevator, we found a package full of goodies on the hair and makeup table labeled for Nana. Right when we came home, Nana laid out all of her goodies and wanted to show you guys. Hi, here is what my family of 4 looks like on a pretty productive day. So usually I'm just mopping and cleaning off the tables after the kids had lunch and breakfast. Then I have the kids tidy up their rooms by sweeping and picking up some toys. Nana was too comfy in her pajamas, so I let her just stay in those while she cleaned. Then Isaiah feeds his gecko or chameleon. And today I decided to work from home since the kids' daycares were closed. I got some work done while Isis was sleeping, but Bella came up to me and whining for food. So I led her to the foyer where her dog food bowl is. And while she was enjoying that, I snuck away to go do some more work. But right as I sat down, Isis started crying, so I sat up from my chair and went to her nursery. While I sat and fed her, I heard Nana upstairs practicing her violin. I'm glad she changed out of her PJs and into some house clothes. But anyway, as I was putting Isis to sleep, I heard a knock on the door, and it turned out it was Jalen with our dinner. Knowing my kids, I can't go out to the food court, so I have Jalen bring us some dinner. Comment if you want a night routine, but that's it. Bye! Hey. Earlier today when I was feeding Isis, the kids were upstairs playing, Isaiah just watching TV and Nana playing video games. Eventually, Nana got super bored of that video game, so she put her controller down and went to go jump on her bed. After I told the kids that it was super dangerous and they could hurt themselves, and Nana did just that while falling off the bed. Isaiah heard a super loud thump, so he went to Nana's room, then saw something was up, so he called me and I went upstairs. When I got upstairs, I saw something was wrong with Nana, so I went downstairs to call Jalen to watch Isis and Zay while I went to the hospital. When I called Jalen, he came super fast because he knew I was in a rush. Then we went to the hospital and they had to do a full body scan on Nana. Nana was super scared about this, but I told her there was nothing to worry about and it wouldn't hurt. Once the scan was done, the doctor called me to the room to see the results. So I went into the room and the doctor told me some really devastating news that Nana broke her right leg and she would have to be on crutches. Hello, thank you so much for 50k, and here's what we did today. So I just ran to the post office and opened my PO box to see all these kind letters for Nana due to her injury. Then I went back home and I was super excited to show Nana. I just found her playing in the playroom and showed her the letters. She got super excited when I started reading some of them, and once I was done, I went to go put some in her room. When I got upstairs, I passed the kitchen to see Jalen and Zay doing the dishes and Isis in her little high chair. She looks so cute. But then I just put the letters on her table and went back downstairs. When I got back downstairs, I went to my workspace to enroll the kids in a brand new school. So the kids will be starting kindergarten soon and they're growing up so fast. Once I was done with that, I saw Nana wasn't in the playroom, so I went to go clean up some of the toys that she left. Due to Nana's injury, it's super hard for her to bend down, so that's why me or Zay have to do it. Then I just adjusted the pillows on the ground, then put Nana's pencil patch on the table, and that's what I did today. Bye! Hi Joes, it's Zara and Isis, and this is Isis's first doctor's appointment. So first we entered the office and I handed Isis to the doctor and she just placed her on the bed so that she can check Isis's heartbeat using her stethoscope. Once she was done, she came up to me asking if Isis could get the varicella shot, which is basically a shot that prevents chickenpox. So the doctor grabbed her needle and injected Isis. She started flipping out, but I was there to calm her down so that the doctor can get back to the appointment. Once they were finished, the doctor put down her needle and asked me a series of questions about Isis. I answered them and were just about her weight and what she was eating. Sadly, the doctor told me Isis was a little underweight, but that there was a medication that could help us. So I thanked the doctor and went out in the play area. We didn't stay there for too long just so we could wait for the medication. And there were toys scattered all around the playroom, so I just played with Isis. Then I had a feeling that our medication was done, so I hopped in the elevator and went downstairs. Once we arrived, the medication was in the receptionist's hand. Bye, angels! Hi guys, today was the twins' birthday. So for their 5th birthday, I rented out the arcade, and once we arrived, we already saw some of their friends there. The kids were super excited, but I had to buy them some tokens first, and once I bought those, they started playing while I set up the birthday table. I just added a couple touches like the cakes. Using the token Isaiah had, he played this basketball game. Isaiah's super into basketball, so I wasn't surprised. Then Nana used her token to play this game called Sloth. It's basically where you hit the sloths until they come up, and you get a score once the timer runs out. We had a couple more guests, which was my sister and her daughters. She went to go buy Isabella and Liliana some tokens, and then Grandma showed up. So the kids ran up and hugged her once they saw her. My dad / the kids' grandpa also arrived, and all the guests were here. Once all the guests were here, we sang happy birthday and opened some presents. First to open presents was Nana. Her first present that she opened was nail polish, and she was super excited. The next was his backpack, and the third one was his Ranger plush. Then Isaiah opened his gifts, and this is all he got. Hi angels, it's Sarah, and today was such a crazy day. It started off with Nana playing with slime in her room and me trying to get Isis to take another nap. Nana was just playing with slime in her bedroom and came up with the idea to make a slime business. So she started packaging her orders, and I heard a knock on the door. Isis finally got tired, so I put her back in her crib. Then I went to the front door. Surprisingly, it was my coworker with her daughter, and I was super confused, but Nana came in with some slime, and they accepted it and walked away. Next, a young girl in our neighborhood came with a stack of money. Then she gave the money to Nana, and Nana gave her the slime. Then she just walked off the porch like that. Nana came inside with her stack of money, and I told her I have a perfect place to put it. When Nana was looking for a perfect place to put it, I came in with a wallet. The wallet was super special to me because it was given by my mother when I was in college. Now it was given to Nana. Bye, angels! Hi angels, here's a day in the life of a mom with 3 kids. So I was just doing some work until Isis woke up, and it was around 6 a.m. So I had to put a stop to my work so that I can put Isis back to sleep. So I just played with her for a little, and she eventually started to get tired. So I picked her back up and put her in her crib until it was around 8 a.m.-ish. Once she was back in her crib, I went to go do some more work until the sun came up. And once the sun came up, Isaiah and Nana woke up. And then once Isaiah woke up, he went to the kitchen. And when he went in the kitchen, he opened the cupboards to get some crickets to feed his chameleon. Or gecko, we're not really sure. But Isaiah did name it Isaiah Jr., but for sure we call him Junior. Then he fed Junior and then watched some TV. Then Nana grabbed her pink controller and played some video games. Then Isis woke up for the second time today, and I was actually stable this time to fulfill her needs. So I took her upstairs with me into the kitchen, and Isaiah left the cupboards open, so I had to close those and put Isis in her high chair. Then I grabbed her bottle and fed her and come back for a part 2. Hi angels, here's a day in the life of a mom with 3 kids, part 2. So once I was done feeding Isis, I put her bottle back in the fridge. Then I went to go wake me up by grabbing some coffee, and I already had some coffee on the stove. So I just poured that in one of the cups in the cupboards. Once I was done with that cup, I put it in the dishwasher and turned it on once I put it in there. Then I made the kids bacon and eggs for breakfast, and I called them into the kitchen. So they just stopped what they were doing. Nana stopped playing her video game, and Isaiah stopped watching TV, and they ate their food. Bacon and eggs is probably their favorite breakfast. But I told them when they were finished eating, we could go in the pool. So they ran out of the kitchen to put on their bathing suits, and I grabbed their plates and put it in the sink. So when the kids were done swimming, I could do those. I grabbed Isis and met the kids outside. I just sat on the couch outside while the kids swam and played. Nana played on this watermelon floaty, and they just tossed the pool ball to each other. And that's it for this video. Bye!